Picture the Italian Alps, serene, majestic, a paradise. Imagine the mountains rising into the sky, their tops veiled in the soft embrace of the clouds. These peaks, grand and silent, have stood as guardians of time, witnessing the ebb and flow of seasons, the dance of day and night. Tucked away amidst these alpine giants, a quaint mountain lodge beckons the weary traveler. Its warm lights shine like beacons, promising comfort and rest. The lodge is a haven, a slice of tranquility in the heart of nature. Its charm is undeniable, with tourists from all corners of the globe drawn to its allure, seeking a respite from the hustle and bustle of their daily lives. The air here is crisp and clean, the silence only broken by the occasional bird song or the whispering wind. The beauty of this place is breathtaking. It's a realm that seems untouched by the hands of time, a paradise indeed. But what if this paradise hides a sinister secret? In the heart of this mountain lodge, a luxurious dining room awaits, its centerpiece an unsettlingly empty plate. The room, a testament to opulence, exudes an air of quiet anticipation. Crystal chandeliers cast a soft, subtle glow on polished mahogany tables, their surfaces gleaming beneath the soft light. Velvet curtains hang heavy, their rich burgundy hue absorbing the whispers of conversations past. In stark contrast rests the empty plate, a void amidst the grandeur. It lies in wait, a silent stage set for a performance yet to begin. Its stark emptiness, rather than a sign of absence, seems to echo with a promise, a tantalizing hint of a feast yet to come. But what feast could warrant such a stage? What could fill this void that would both surprise and satiate the senses? A question hangs in the air, a provocative inquiry that sends a shiver of anticipation down your spine. What are the mysterious recipes that this charismatic chef guards so closely? What secret ingredient transforms his dishes into an experience that lingers long after the meal is over? Is it simply empty, or is it awaiting a dish that surpasses your wildest imagination? A group of unsuspecting tourists arrive, eager to experience the renowned cuisine. The tour bus pulls up to the lodge, its headlights piercing the tranquil mountain night. They step out, their breaths visible in the crisp alpine air, their faces lit with anticipation. They have traveled far and wide, enticed by tales of the chef's gastronomic wizardry. Their excitement is palpable as they cross the threshold of the lodge, a warm beacon amidst the frosted peaks. Their laughter echoes through the wooden halls, their eyes widen at the rustic charm. They exchange eager glances, their stomachs rumbling at the thought of the feast to come. They're greeted with a warm welcome, the staff effusive in their praises of the chef's culinary prowess. The tourists can't help but be swept up in the fervor. The tantalizing aroma wafting from the kitchen fuels their anticipation, the promise of an unforgettable meal lingering in the air. Little do they know, their lives are about to take a dark turn. The door to the dining room swings open, their adventure about to begin. But beneath the surface of this idyllic setting, a chilling secret waits to be uncovered. As the evening grows darker, the lodge reveals its secrets. An air of unease begins to drift through the corridors of the mountain lodge. Whispers echo through the halls, carried by the chill alpine winds. The charismatic chef, once the heart of the party, now seems to cast a long, menacing shadow. His glistening eyes, once filled with warmth, now hold an unsettling glint. The guests' laughter grows quieter, the smiles fade, replaced by furrowed brows and sidelong glances. An odd, unfamiliar ingredient in the soup, a strange metallic aftertaste in the wine. The chef's hearty laughter rings hollow, his jokes suddenly feel forced. The once charming raconteur now seems to hide behind a mask of joviality. As the night deepens, the chef's behavior grows increasingly peculiar. A locked door in the kitchen, a strange odor wafting from the basement, an unusual amount of meat in the cold storage, all raise questions that no one dares to ask. The chef's knife gleaming under the dim light seems almost ominous. His hands, once admired for their skill and dexterity, now seem capable of unthinkable acts. The guests, once enamored by the culinary delights, now find themselves unable to swallow. The exotic dishes, once the highlight of their vacation, now fill them with dread. The chef's creations, once a feast for the senses, now seem like a macabre banquet. The tantalizing aromas, once irresistible, now carry a hint of something unnatural. The night wears on and the unsettling discoveries continue to mount. A missing tourist, a blood-stained apron, a scream in the night. The once idyllic lodge now feels like a scene straight out of a horror tale. The quaint mountain retreat has transformed into a house of horrors. Are they merely eccentricities or signs of something far more sinister? The question hangs heavy in the air as the guests huddle together, their vacation turning into a nightmare they wish they could wake up from. Cannibalism in the Alps, a chilling tale as old as time. Indeed, the Alps, with their picturesque beauty, have a dark, untold history that sends shivers down the spine. The snow-clad peaks and tranquil valleys have borne witness to tales of survival and desperation, where the unthinkable became the only means of existence. In ancient times, when food was scarce and the brutal winters unforgiving, inhabitants of these rugged terrains often resorted to cannibalism. The evidence of such acts, engraved in the silent stones and hidden in the depth of caves, narrates a story of survival as grim as the winter night. Neanderthals, the early inhabitants of these regions, were both the perpetrators and victims of cannibalism. They were driven to such extremes by crushing food shortages, predator control, and intergroup competition. Archaeologists have unearthed evidence of these acts, a chilling testament to the struggle for survival in the harshest of environments. As we delve deeper into history, we find that cannibalism was not just a desperate act of survival. It also had a ritualistic aspect tied to it. Cultures like the Magdalenian and the linear pottery practiced ritual cannibalism, a dark tradition that added an eerie layer to the already gruesome act. Fast forward to the historical era, instances of cannibalism have been documented during the Roman siege of Numantia and the First Crusade. Desperate times called for desperate measures, and the act of consuming human flesh became a grim reality. Now let's return to our quaint mountain lodge in the heart of the Alps. As we delve into the mystery surrounding the charismatic chef and his exotic dishes, we can't help but wonder, could history be repeating itself in this quaint mountain lodge? Could history be repeating itself in this quaint mountain lodge? The truth is often stranger than fiction and far more terrifying. As the mystery unravels, a chilling connection emerges from the shadows of history. The charismatic chef, the epitome of hospitality, has a taste for the exotic that goes beyond the ordinary. The rumors whispered by the locals, the eerie silence that falls upon the quaint lodge after dusk, the unsettlingly empty plates, all led to a horrifying revelation. The chef's culinary delights, praised by unsuspecting guests, hide a gruesome secret, a secret that dates back to the days when starvation drove desperate souls in the Alps to unthinkable acts. The chef's peculiar interest in history, his fascination with tales of survival against all odds, takes a sinister turn. His signature dishes, lauded for their unique flavors, are not what they seem. The secret ingredient is something far more chilling, far more macabre than any could imagine. As the realization dawns, the idyllic mountain lodge transforms into a house of horrors. The charismatic chef, once the embodiment of warmth and hospitality, now looms as an ominous figure. His charming smile hides a monstrous appetite, his culinary skills a tool for his horrifying indulgence. The fate of the tourists hangs in the balance. Will they fall prey to the cannibal chef of the Alps? Or will they uncover the truth in time? Will they become the next exotic dish on the chef's menu? Or will they escape the delicious nightmare that beckons them? In the serene Alps, a delicious nightmare unfolds. Bon appétit!